Well, hey again, everyone. It is yours truly, the Whiskey Coach, back at it again for number 2 of tonight. And this is review number 95 overall as we creep closer to 100. We've done more than 100 spirit reviews, but episodes, quote unquote, we're at 95. So thank you all for joining me again, and appreciate your attendance. Tonight's episode, we're going to make a little trip down to Tennessee. Lincoln County process. Kind of funny that as big of a name that Jack Daniels is, we've yet to kind of introduce you to that and in the process and the product. So shame on me again. There's such a big landscape of products to talk about that sometimes things just get overlooked a little bit. And frankly, the old number 7 standard black label Jack Daniels that you see on the shelf didn't really do much to inspire me. So this one, on the other hand, I'm going to dive into this here in a second, but this one, on the other hand, does interest me. Again, brand new bottle for y'all. Get a chance to crack this open right here on camera and try it for the very first time with you fine folks this evening. So without further ado, something we've sort of been slacking on a little bit, by the way, is kind of bottle presentation. And I think they've done a great job. Nice square, thick body bottle. The really nice cap that tells you exactly what it is. Gives you the proof down there on the bottom. In this case, it comes in at a robust 129.9. And then what I also like, it tells you a RIC number. In this case, it's RIC L9. And then it'll also tell you the barrel number and the bottling date, which in this case was January 14th of 2019. They also have they have a rye barrel proof, and they also have just the single barrel select, I think is what they call it. So Jack Daniels is really trying to step up their game and do some of the higher end offerings that some of their counterparts a little north of them in Kentucky are doing in bourbon. So let's talk Lincoln County process. I kind of teased you guys a little bit on that. And they're not the only ones doing it. However, I think that they were the first, or at least they would tell you they're the first. I know George Dickel's doing it down there. I know Uncle Nearest is doing it down there, as well as some others. So basically what happens is they're taking these giant stacks of sugar maple wood, and they are actually dousing them with Jack Daniels distillate, like a White Dog, like 140 proof Jack Daniels, and lighting them on fire until they're almost disintegrated, very, very burnt. And then they're breaking that wood down into charcoal. And then what happens is they're basically dripping their distillate. So what happens is they distill the whiskey, which I'll tell you about the mash bill here in 1 second. They'll distill the whiskey, and then for about 6 days, they put them in these vats full of this charcoal that they just produce with the sugar maple wood, and they drip it down about 10 feet. Like I said, it takes about 6 days. And then they'll finish them traditional in terms of new charred oak barrel for anywhere between 4 and 7 years. This is a non-age dated product. But 4 to 7 years is about what they do, or until taste, and then voila, that's the difference. So in theory, Tennessee whiskey legally could be bourbon if they so choose, but the folks in Tennessee say, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and kind of shun that. We're doing our own thing. This charcoal mellowing that they talk about is something different that we kind of want to make it our own, even though we could technically be a bourbon because of their mash bill, considering the new charred oak barrels, that kind of thing. So kind of interesting. So that's kind of what Tennessee whiskey is for all of you out there that may or may not know that. Mash bill, I mentioned I would give you that. So we're looking at a mash bill of 80% corn, so a really high corn number. And then they actually come in at 12% malted barley, and then only 8% rye. So low rye, no wheat, and a very high corn content. So with no further ado, let's dive into this. And I should let this breathe a little longer since it is a barrel proof offering, but you know me, I sometimes like to get to it pretty quickly. All right. Nice cork. I'll go a little lighter on this since we are dealing with almost a hazmat material substance. Back of the bottle says, from grain to barrel and straight to the bottle, our barrel-proof Jack Daniel's single barrel is made for those who appreciate a pure taste experience. Kind of nice. Okay. Tons of butter. Tons of sweetness. Tons of corn. Like more like popcorn though. Like pecans. Tons of candied nuts. Molasses. Tons of sweetness. Lots of different sweet elements coming through on this. High viscosity. Nice and dark, especially for a spirit only aged 4 to 7 years. So yeah, by the way, I think I alluded to this, but I may not have specified. So from a mash bill standpoint, it is the same product as Jack Daniel's Black Label. Obviously, they're not cutting it down to all the way down to 80 proof, which number 7 is. And then also they're obviously barreling it at barrel strength, and they're getting these barrels from higher floors up in the Rick. So this is Rick L9. I don't know their warehouse situation well, but apparently that's at a higher floor. So it's aging a little more aggressively, imparting some more of those wood notes, giving it a little bit of a different taste profile. So on the flavor, we are going to get something that I think is going to be robust, but we'll give that a whirl here right now, shall we? Lots of spice. Ooh, that was different. What was that? Oh man. Caramel corn. Hit me like a ton of bricks as soon as I swallowed it. Caramel corn. Obviously a little tingling across the front of the palate, as you'd expect. Caramel corn. Tell you what, it doesn't drink like a 129.9, right? Yeah, 129.9. It doesn't drink like that. Drinks more like a 115 to 110 proof. I would like to come back and add some water to this. Some good flavors though, certainly. A little bit of red hot. Black pepper. Some cola notes a little bit. Oh, price-wise, looking at about 65 bucks on this. But listen, in terms of today's world with a barrel-proof spirit, not always easy to come by. This one, in my experience, pretty easy to come by. They're pumping this out down there. One more. What the hell? I like it. I do like it. I'm not in love with it. I can't quite even figure what I think is missing. But there's just something that's just, it's good. Damn. This is tough because I really like a lot of things I'm getting, and I'm not really able to knock anything. But like I said, there's something that just kind of isn't making that like wow moment for me in terms of my experience. So with that being said, I'll give it a 7.9. Nice solid score for the folks at Jack Daniel's. Look forward to trying this again. Look forward to adding a little bit of water to this. And then also realize, guys, at any time with single barrel products, it could vary very, very widely. So I said very, very, very. The first vary was V-A-R-Y, and the second, third, fourth, and fifth vary were V-E-R-Y. That was a little confusing. But yeah, they can certainly change a lot from barrel to barrel. So I would like to try another barrel and see how that would change the experience also. So there it is, guys. Thank you so much. We are creeping closer to, I think, 1,300 subscribers and almost 300,000 views. So thank you all for that. Hope you're enjoying them. And until next time, we'll see you soon. And glasses up.